Hey everybody, it's Hunter here, and today I'm joined by David. David who is one of our piano teachers down in the LA area. So thanks for joining us, David.
My pleasure.
And so, first question we always ask everybody, David. You're a very accomplished pianist. How did you start playing piano? When did you get into it?
So I started when I was younger in elementary school, taking lessons like most people do, and then I really got into jazz piano, listening to some Miles Davis records, kind of Blue in particular, and from there Oscar Peterson and some more modern guys like Brad Meldau, and I just really had a passion for it, and I would spend hours learning by ear, learning the patterns and the language, and just been playing and gigging ever since then.
Okay, well then that leads me to the next question about your performance career. So, kind of, how did you start landing gigs, and where are you at now? Because it sounds like you perform a lot these days.
Good question. So yeah, we started in high school, and we played banquets for like teachers at the school that we went to, or we started playing in clubs, saying that we were older than we really were. And then since then, yeah, I've played jazz stuff. I've done pop and rock tours, traveled to Asia a little bit.
Well, so how did you get noticed for that?
Well, I mean, when we were in school and starting out, we really had to hustle ourselves. And then from there, somebody hires you for one thing or another, and
Mhm.
you kind of branch out from there, thankfully.
Okay, no, I think that's awesome. I was just curious. And also, how did you start acquiring your first students? Because it sounds like you have a very good base now, but when did you start teaching? Why do you like teaching so much?
Oh yeah, so about the time when I was in college, I started teaching a few lessons, and it's mostly kids, mostly younger students,
Hmm.
and after a while that started to grow, and you get good word of mouth. I got a lot of referrals from the part of town where I was doing most of my teaching in,
Hmm.
and now I've got a bunch of adult students. I've got
Cool.
some other professional musicians who study with me, who might most of them aren't pianists, but other instruments who want to learn the theory and develop their ears, stuff like that.
Okay, cool. And do you want to share a student success story with us?
Yeah, sure. So actually, in this past year, I performed solo piano or with trio, and I did a solo gig, and I brought one of my 13-year-old students on the gig with me, and he got paid and had his first professional performance, and he played great. I mean, improvising and doing things I think at an earlier age than even I was able to do. So
No, that's very impressive. If he's only 13 years old and already had a professional gig, obviously you're doing something right. So that's good.
have lessons from him soon.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, that's all the time we're going to do for now, David. So I really appreciate you joining us. And to our viewers out there, so if you guys are in the LA area, where exactly did you say? Echo Park?
Right, yeah, Echo Park, right next to downtown.
Okay, perfect. So if you guys are in the area and want to take a lesson, I'll put a link in David's bio and we'll put you guys in contact. But David, thank you very much again.
Hunter, thank you, man.
Absolutely.